Hello, perpetrators. I've got some bad news today. I just don't understand what happened. The trial, everything I watched on Twitter was he was guilty. Everybody said he was guilty. I watched the trial on Twitter. I watched everybody say the remarks. I watched all the celebrities and the blue checks tell me that he was guilty, and I don't understand. It seems to me like the jury didn't even watch the same trial that I did. I don't understand how they found this kid not guilty. He's clearly a white supremacist, and I just Sebastian,
Mr.
come
Boucher,
here.
Mr. Boucher, I'm right here. I'm right behind you.
All right, Sebastian, can you show everybody the trial that we watched? Can you put this on the screen for us right here? I need to rewatch and figure out how he could have been considered innocent. This is nonsense.
Yeah, Mr. Boucher, you recorded it. It's like literally sitting on the screen.
Oh. Well, wife slap it or click it, or what do I do here? Do I click it?
Okay, wife slap. Skiddly doo.
Wife slap. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm about to demonstrate beyond a reasonable doubt that Mr. Rittenhouse here crossed state lines with a grenade launcher because he's a white supremacist, and he went on a shooting spree for absolutely no reason with explosive bullets. And we're going to start a questioning right now. Mr. Rittenhouse, I'd like you to look at the screen over here.
Okay.
So this is a post from Ben and Jerry's. It says,
Like the ice cream place?
It's Ben and Jerry's. Everybody knows Ben and Jerry's. It says, the Rittenhouse trial displays yet again that our justice system is racist. How would this trial be going if he was a black 17-year-old that crossed state lines illegally carrying an AR-15 and shot 3 white protesters? We need real justice in the legal system. This isn't it. So I ask you, Mr. Rittenhouse, why did you cross state lines illegally carrying an AR-15, and why did you shoot 3 black protesters? Why did you do that?
I did not do any of that. None of that happened.
You see, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Ben and Jerry's said he did it. He says he didn't. I kind of really like Ben and Jerry's. They make great ice cream. That guy over there looks like a white supremacist to me, so you can make up your minds. Let's move on here, Mr. Rittenhouse.
Okay.
All right. Exhibit B. The defendant brought a gun to a fist fight. Have you seen this movie, Mr. Rittenhouse?
I may have.
Did you like this movie?
Probably not.
Probably not. He doesn't like Roadhouse. He thinks that he should be able to defend himself and that he shouldn't let some random stranger beat him into the dirt and have him completely at his mercy. And he's just wrong about that. You have to let somebody beat you down, and you have to get grievous injury to yourself before you can defend yourself. And as you can see, the defendant is just white and scratchless. So he clearly didn't do that.
He hit me with a skateboard.
All right, next piece of evidence we're
aimed a
going
gun
on.
at me.
Here's Exhibit C, Mr. Rittenhouse. Would you read that for us?
No, thank you.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen of the jury? He said no, thank you. All white people are always using way too many nice words all the time. That's how they get their whiteness into you. That's how they trick you. And this is just another tool of white supremacy going on here. He won't even read this tweet. Let me read it for you. It says, want to be a Supreme Court justice? Want to murder 2 people and not go to jail better? 1, cut some onions. 2, be white. Music cue, cherry pie. Well, there you have it. Patton Oswalt clearly thinks that the defendant is guilty. And I don't think we've got tons more evidence, but I think that's enough. That's enough for me. It should be enough for you guys, right? What do you think there, Kyle? Is that enough evidence? You did this, didn't you?
I did not cut onions, and I am white.
All right, next, just ignore him. Next piece of evidence we're setting up here. All right, as you can see, Mr. Rittenhouse, you put up the OK symbol. I've got a picture of you putting up the OK symbol. What do you have to say for yourself?
In that moment in time, I was okay.
But you know that the OK symbol is now racist because we said it was racist, right?
Is that how it works?
I think so. It's everybody says it's racist. The New York Times said it was racist. CNN said it was racist. And so everybody who's ever done that ever in the history of being okay is actually being racist. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, he admitted to being racist. Next piece.
That is not true.
Be quiet. Next piece of evidence. Mark Ruffalo. How about this one, Kyle? You want to read this one?
Hulk smash.
We come together to mourn the lives lost to the same racist system that devalues black lives and devalued the lives of Anthony and JoJo. You see, Mark Ruffalo, he resonates with JoJo the pedophile. And it's okay because minor attracted persons, that's a sexual orientation. And Mark Ruffalo, he understands that, and he actually could put himself into JoJo's spot. And when he sees Mr. Rittenhouse shoot a known pedophile, Mark Ruffalo thinks to himself, that could have been me. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, that could have been anybody. It could have been any one of us on the liberal side. I mean, this is just insane. Let's move on to the next piece of evidence here.
That is some weird logic.
It's the correct
Banger.
logic, Mr. Rittenhouse. It's the correct logic.
Sorry, Mr. Banger.
The next piece of evidence that I want to talk about, is it not true, Mr. Rittenhouse, that you play Call of Duty?
I do play Call of Duty, like the video game.
Like the video game. You see, you have it, ladies and gentlemen. He plays Call of Duty. And isn't the point of Call of Duty to shoot everyone else around you in Call of Duty?
You're talking about the video game?
The video game, Call of Duty, where you shoot everybody? That's what you like to play, right? Where you shoot everybody?
I know millions of people like to play this game as well.
And is it true that your screen name is 4 Doors More Whores?
Yes, that is my name.
You see, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, 4 Doors More Whores up here plays Call of Duty. The next piece of evidence we have here is Joe Biden. And this is from last year, before any of the facts even really came out. Of course, there was a video that anybody could have clicked on and kind of saw the things and could have made a informed decision, but we don't do that. So we're using...
Isn't there video evidence that we should be looking at?
No, this is the evidence we need to look at is President Biden's opinion, because we all love President Biden, and he's got more votes than any other president in history, and the election was totally free and fair.
He has a hard time finishing sentences.
So here we go. There's no other way to put it. The President of the United States refused to disavow white supremacists on the debate stage last night. And this was before Joe Biden was president. And now, who is that in that picture, Mr. Rittenhouse?
That is me.
You see? The words say white supremacists. He admitted that's him in the picture. I think that's enough. This case is closed. Case over. I rest my case.
I am not a white supremacist.
I rest my case. He just said he's a white supremacist.
And the jury has decided not guilty.
I don't understand. How can he not be guilty? I showed all the evidence that Mark Ruffalo said he was guilty. Ben and Jerry said he was guilty. Patton Oswalt said he was guilty. Joe Biden said he was guilty. I showed all the tweets. I showed all the social media. How could they have gotten not... Oh, you know what it is? The judge is racist.
Skiddly-doo-dah, skiddly-day. We need funding to keep busy.
Turns out these videos are really hard to make.
So please pitch in as our sponsors today. Skiddly-doo-dah, skiddly-day.
You can be here in our credits.
It is truth.
It's actual.
Everything is satisfactory.
Skiddly-doo-dah, skiddly-day. Please sign up as our sponsors today.
Good job, Mr. B.
I think you fucked up the song, Sebastian.
No, we got it right this time.